Investing, a habit that's been around since 17th century. It's a tool that many of us use to chase their dreams, achieve financial freedom and build wealth. But here is something shocking. Only 5% Indians actually invest. Most people still believe in keeping cash in savings accounts or locking it away in fixed deposit. Why? Because they think investing is risky and it is only for the rich. But here's the truth, risk is everywhere. Even if your money is in the bank or fixed deposit, if the bank collapses, your money is gone. And if you think investing is only for the rich, then the reality is that people actually become rich because they invest. Think of legends like Radha Krishna Damani, Rakesh Junjunwala, Vijay Kedia, Purenju Vilayat, Nimish Shah. These are names of people who build wealth through investing. So, in this video, I will break down what investing really means, why it is important, where you can start, and how I began the journey of investing from scratch. So, let's begin. When people hear the word investing, they usually think of stock market, crypto, or real estate. But investing is a simple word, more than putting just money somewhere. Investing means putting something today for a better tomorrow. You invest in books, you gain knowledge. You invest in health, you feel better tomorrow. You invest in assets, you build financial strength. The rich invests their money, time and energy into things that grow. But many middle class people misunderstand investing. They think putting 5,000 today should become 5 lakh in 6 months. That's not investing. That's gambling or trading. Investing takes time, patience and consistency. And no, the rich won't come out and teach you to invest. Because if everyone becomes rich, who are going to work for them? Who are going to work for the rich? According to reports, only 5% Indians invest. That needs to change, and it starts with you. Why you should invest? The answer is simple, to take care of your future. At some point, you will retire. You still need money for groceries, rent, medical bills, and your lifestyle. Your investments will take care of that. If you think saving money in bank is enough, think again. There is an invisible enemy called as inflation. So, what is inflation? It's the increase in price over time. For example, just imagine 10 years ago, a 100 gram of Parle-G biscuit costs 5 rupees. Today, it's 10 rupees for the same pack of 100 grams. The difference of 5 rupees is inflation. If your money isn't growing faster than inflation, you're actually losing your money by just saving. That's why investing is not optional anymore. It's necessary. But remember, don't invest all your savings. First, build an emergency fund for at least 5 to 6 months of your expenses. Then you can start investing. Here are some good options for the beginners. The first one is stock market. The Indian stock market has given 13% annual returns over the last 10 years. 10,000 invested in 2015 would be worth of 33,946 rupees in 2024. Stocks are risky, but with the research and patience, they are very powerful. The second one is gold. Who doesn't like gold? Gold is called as safe haven investment during crisis of war. In the last 10 years, it gave around 11% annual returns. 10,000 invested in gold would now become 28,394 rupees till date of 2024, because in 2025 you know how the gold prices have soared. Third one, real estate. Good investment if you have a large amount. Returns actually vary based on cities, but renting out properties gives 7 to 8% returns plus steady cash flow. Cryptocurrency, high risk, high reward. You can get 100% returns or lose everything. So, only invest an amount you're okay losing. I have invested a small amount myself, so invest very less because cryptocurrencies are not regulated yet. So invest carefully because you might lose everything or you might earn so much that you did not imagine in your life. Why is investing so underrated in India? The main reason is lack of education in schools and colleges. They actually don't teach you how to manage or grow your money. Me, myself, growing up, no one used to talk about mutual funds, stocks, or gold. They only used to talk about jobs, business, or savings. People also fear investing because of stock market scam like the Harshad Mehta scam. But scams happen in every field. That doesn't mean you should avoid stock market completely. Investing is not a quick rich scheme. You need to give your investments time, at least 10 years. Just like earning any art or skill, investing becomes easier with patience. It's slow, it's boring, but it actually works. And trust me, boring is good when it comes to money. And if you are worried about stock market crash, I have already made a video on how to deal with stock market crashes. I will link that video in the description. You can check it out after completion of this video. So, the most interesting topic now. I know you have waited long to hear my investment journey. So, the most awaited topic, how I started my investment journey. So, let's talk about that. My journey begins in 2019. On my birthday, I still remember the excitement of buying my first stock. Like many beginners, the first thing I did was I jumped into penny stocks. The stocks in which most of new investors are interesting as their amount is so low and they also buy. But honestly, I found it very boring. I had no idea what I was doing. Then I started researching about stock market on YouTube. There were many videos which taught me about investing. That helped me a lot, to be honest. The YouTube content gave me real knowledge. I finally understood how stock market actually works. The next year was 2020, the COVID crash. Stocks were down, fear was everywhere. But I remembered what Warren Buffett had once said: be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So I decided this is my chance. But there was a problem. I didn't have much money to invest. So I come from a business family who deal with fabrics. I noticed something interesting inside the cloth rolls. We would get these cardboard inserts, which is generally used for book binding. Earlier, we used to throw them, but I saw an opportunity. I started collecting them, around 500 pieces a week. I went to the local printer guy and asked if he is interested in buying them. To my luck, he needed exactly that kind of cardboard because it was suitable for him to bind the books. He offered me 1 rupee per piece. That will be 2000 a month and 24,000 a year. That's the money I started investing every month without fail. Sometimes when sales were good in business, I used to get more of these cardboards. And today, after 5 years, I have built a decent investment portfolio. And the best part, even if my stocks went to zero, which they won't, cause I have studied and invested in quality stocks and I have given almost 5 years to them. And I am proud Because I turned waste into wealth. I built something from nothing. This might not sound like a big dramatic story, but for me, it means everything. I took my time, learned, hustled, and earned my way into the market. And for that, Warren Buffett's words and his wisdom helped me a lot. And you can get real knowledge from YouTube also. I have also made a video on whatever I have learned from Warren Buffett. I will link even that video in the description. Do watch that video. This is my story. Now it's your turn to start your investment journey. Investment is boring, I know, but you will be proud of yourself in the future. So that's it for today's videos, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will be back with another interesting topic. Till then, take care. Goodbye.